There's growing debate surrounding two bills that would remove student resource officers from schools in Maryland. Joseph Ojo shows us why this proposed legislation isn't striking a chord with everyone. Joseph?
Kai, in 2018, lawmakers passed the Safe to Learn Act, which put SROs in schools across the state. But now some of those same lawmakers are doing a 180, saying that the services of SROs are no longer needed.
If passed, Senate Bill 245 and House Bill 496 would remove SROs from schools across the state. Lawmakers behind the bill want to take the $10 million that funds SRO programs and use that funding on restorative justice and mental health services.
Police officers, no guarantee, but it's certainly a deterrent.
Harford County Sheriff Jim Gaylor is against the move, and he's urging everyone in his county to oppose the bill. He says for more than 20 years, his county has had an SRO program, and removing officers from schools poses a threat.
And I think this legislation loses sight of that, and the safety of our children should be our #1 priority.
Miles away in Howard County, there is support for getting rid of SROs. Delegate Vanessa Arterberry introduced similar legislation that would remove Howard County officers from schools because when it comes to student arrests by SROs, students claim there are instances of inappropriate use of force.
Police officers are arresting kids and charging them for simple assault, and then that's just the school to prison pipeline happening.
2019 numbers show that black students in Howard County public schools make up a little over 24% of the population. In the 2018-2019 school year, out of the 72 kids arrested by SROs, just under 64% were black. And in the 2019-2020 school year, out of the 28 students arrested by SROs, 75% of the students were black.
I mean, there's just a general lack of trust within the black community of police, and that's the majority of students who are being targeted by police and disproportionately arrested.
Jacqueline Winning, who represents students arrested by SROs in Howard County, says students are many times afraid of making formal complaints against SROs because they fear retaliation and being harassed. Howard County Police tells Fox 45 they thoroughly investigate any formal complaint made against their officers. They say in 2018, no formal complaints were made, and in 2019, 2 complaints were made, but there was no evidence to support the claims of inappropriate use of force.
There isn't anyone holding officers accountable other than the Howard County Police Department.
I think that this, unfortunately, is part of the defund or actually disband policing across our country, and the motives aren't maybe as pure as we're led to believe.
And Winning said that she would like to see that SRO funding goes towards vocational programs. And she said when it comes to student arrests, she would like to see that students are actually, when it comes to fights, she would like to see that students are actually suspended and maybe sent to detention. Joseph Ojo, Fox 45 News.